Been around long enough. What do you make of the Gino Muffet back and forth banter and the rivalry there?
I think, it's just something that these teams have faced up so many times, and we've been able to kind of see that as we've gone through here, and you can see it in former players and stuff like that, that these two teams are just, really good teams that always seem to face each other.
I know they're both married, but could you see Gino and Muffet ever being married if they were single?
Oh, never. Could never see that.
That was brought up in the press conference. That's what.
Did he?
He hasn't responded. I don't know what his response is yet. That's why I want to get in there.
All right.
I don't see it.
I don't see it at all.
Okay. So, fun. I mean, you seem like you've been having fun, enjoying this whole trip. When you look back at what happened the last couple of years, and such the hurt and the heartbreak for you and Feast, the way those last two games ended in the Final Four. How much is that kind of hidden underneath to make sure that doesn't happen again, something like that?
I mean, this year's completely different in a sense of how this team is and how hard this year has been, and how we've had to fight our way to get back to this moment. The past 2 years, it seemed like sometimes it was easy for us, and then. So going into this game, we understand how difficult it's going to be, how hard we're going to have to play, and how many things we're going to have to do for us to be successful. So we're excited to get this chance to play, and we know that we got to be focused for 40 minutes.
That kid over your right shoulder, what do you make of her and what she's done?
She's been great. She's really done amazing things that you don't see out of most freshmen, and especially freshmen here. They usually have struggles, and she definitely did have her struggles this year. But she didn't really have a choice. She had to kind of produce for us, and she was kind of just thrown into the fire. So for her to be able to respond the way she has, it's been amazing. And to see her experiencing all this for the first time, it makes you kind of realize how special this moment is too. Even after being here 4 times, for us to see that it's always someone's first time, it's definitely exciting.
I know she goes by Squeaks. We know that, but can you do an impersonation of her?
The only one I have is we were playing pickup and the ball went out of bounds, and she was trying to argue, but she just said, "That's all ball for sure," and I was like, "You can't argue if you sound like that."
Right. You're like, "Oh, you're kind of cute."
Yeah.
Thanks, Goodwin. Appreciate it.
Does the December game mean anything other than the experience that Kristen and Meg and Olivia got?
I mean, I think it's just, a thing for us to see that if we play this way and we do what we did, it's going to be a successful outcome for us. But knowing that they're a different team, we're a different team, there's kind of a lot that's gone into this year. But just having that in the back of our mind that we can do it and we can still be successful.
Both teams have basically 5 weapons on the court at any time. How important is it going to be for your team defense to be?
It's going to be huge for us. We know going into this that we really have to be ready to play defense and be ready to lock down and kind of try to contain them, especially on the boards. And we know that we've been working on it. We've made progress in the past 2 games too, so we feel confident going into this.
I know you touched on it earlier as I walked in, but how important has this year been with these close games, especially you guys were down against UCLA, Louisville got back in it, and you guys fought hard and won. How much has that helped you guys as you come into this game?
I think it's given us more of a confidence and a calmness that when things go wrong, we can always fight back and kind of persevere. I feel like last couple years it seemed like whenever it got closer, we got down, it was more panic mode, like we don't want to lose this game. Now it feels like, oh, we're down, we want to win this. We're playing to win now instead of playing not to lose.